Hi, it's Artie from Brown Bear Herbs. And before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Today, I wanted to talk to you about a couple new products for back health. One is a compound for supporting you if you're having back pain. And then also, I'm now going to be offering Valerian, which is helpful if you're also having back spasms. So the dosing is super different for these two, and that's why I've separated them. I used to be able to do quite a few herbal consultations, and I just have not had time for the last several months to a year. But there are a few compounds that I make that I find a lot of people benefit from, and the back support one is one of them. And so I really wanted to put it out on the website because a lot of people have back issues. So I'll just explain how the herbs in that one work and how you can use it and all that. So the herbs in the back support compound are organic. It's true Solomon seal, Goldenseal, and St. John's wort. And St. John's wort is traditionally used for nerve pain, especially sciatica. So if you have back problems that involve nerve pain, like radiating pain or like sharp pain, burning pain, then this could be soothing. Goldenseal is helpful for bulging discs. It's helpful for many things. However, Goldenseal is an endangered plant, so I use very small doses, and that's how it is in the compound. And I recommend using it only in very small doses because it is hard, it's endangered. So there's that. And then True Solomon Seal is a ligament adjuster, which I also have for sale just as a single herb extract. And that is really helpful if there's like part of the problem with your back is that the things are out of alignment. So this would be, I recommend taking this combination throughout the day, like 3 or 4 times a day in small doses. It's on the instructions on the bottle of like historical use. So 68 drops, 6 to 8. So small amount of drops, 3 to 4 times a day for 4 to 6 weeks. Or you could stop before that if you're ready to. But typically with herbal compounds for general health problems, except hormonal ones, it takes about 4 to 6 weeks of consistent use. So, throughout the day, every day, to get a good idea if this is going to be helpful for you. If it's going to solve some of the problem or all of the problem is usually how I see it. And then if you have back problems and you're also having back spasms, like muscle spasms back there, Valerian is super helpful. And I make a organic fresh root tincture that is now available on the website. So the dosing for that is totally different than the back support one. You can take 30 to even 90 drops of it if you need that much to help relax those back muscles. Valerian doesn't have like a cumulative effect, so it's kind of like just does its thing and then it's done. And it's really for this. I'm recommending it for this acute problem of like muscle spasms. So at that point, it's kind of more about like your sensitivity to alcohol. You don't want to take too much because it is a high proof alcohol. And if you want to burn off some of the alcohol, you can and it is a strong flavor too. So you could put it into boiling, a cup of hot water, like you'd be like it's tea, but instead of the tea leaves, you put in, the drops of alcohol. So you can use a small amount. You could use like a quarter cup, put in the 60 drops of the tincture, and then evaporate off some of the alcohol, most of the alcohol. So that's a good way to do it. If you want to, also if this taste is too strong for that high of a dose for you. You could also put it in, a beverage, another beverage too. Okay, so yeah, those two remedies really are, I found them to be very effective with lots of people, including myself. And then I would also recommend, I'm going to recommend a yoga book for you, which has a great exercise in it called Self-Adjustment of the Spine. So this would be a good exercise to do if you already know some yoga, you're comfortable with doing that kind of body, or even if you don't know yoga, like if you are comfortable moving your body, and maybe you have a yoga friend who can help you make sure you got the poses right. You want to wait until your back pain is moderate. So like at a 4 out of 10 or lower. You don't want to try to do it when you're, up at like a 7 or 8 out of 10, because you could just like further irritate your nerves and all that stuff back there, and you're going to get the pain under control first. But once you do, or if you're already there, doing the self-adjustment of the spine for 40 days in a row. If you are a person who menstruates, take off 4 days for your menstrual cycle. So I recommend starting right after your menstrual cycle if you're right after your first 4 days of your period, because sometimes 40 days can like cause you to have 2 breaks if you start like at the end of one cycle and then have your then you have your period, and then you have 20 some days and then another, and it's kind of annoying. So I just recommend, if you are a bleeder, to start after your cycle, your first 4 days, and then do it every day. Take off 4 days for your next cycle, and then finish it up. If you're anybody else, or if you miss a day besides that, you just want to start over at day 1. And it's I think I cannot say enough about that exercise. Both the product and the herbal compound and the exercise both have like saved my life many times with the bringing me out of like back problems really quickly. Okay, so I hope that's helpful for you, and let me know if you have any questions and what your experience is. You can find the products at brownbearherbs.com. Have a great day. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications.